Good morning out there. It's time to get started with our yoga practice for today. And today we got some super fun balancing things to get to, so let's get to it. To the mat. A couple of blocks, and maybe a strap would be helpful. Alright, starting standing today. Feet about hip width apart. Feet slightly wider. Ooh, now you stop too fast. Start with a little side and hips back into a squat. Reset right arm up. And alternating sides. One more time inside. And we'll bring it back. You said you got here. What all this yawning about? Alright, let's do some arm circles. Nice and big going forward. And going back. And a little Michael Phelps. Let it loose. And relax. Now, we need one of our blocks. If you don't have one, that's okay. It works just fine without it in this instance. Inhaling, bringing the block up, coming up onto your toes. And on the exhale, squatting down, tapping to our right. Inhale back up. And chopping to the left. Taking care when we are chopping, we're not setting the hips to the side. It's all in our torso, in our core. One more time to each side. And right back down to center. Set that aside for the time being. We're going to do a little inhale, bringing the arms up, lifting the heels, exhaling, nice and slow and controlled like that. With the breath. Let's do one more. We're going to step it out wide. You can turn the toes out. Tuck those elbows in. Inhale, sitting the hips back. Keep the chest up and open. Exhale, press through the heels and come up. Taking care to make sure that your knees don't collapse inward when you squat down. So if that means you don't come very far, you don't come very far, and that's okay. Work within your body's abilities right now, in this moment. Two more. I want to place our hands on our thighs. We're going to squat down again. We're going to do some shoulder dips. Pull the belly button in to the spine as you do that. These always feel really nice. Let's get one more time to each side. Bring it back up. Walk those feet back in together. Closer together. We're going to squat on down. Come on up. Raise the knee up. Lock the pelvis in place. Back down to the other side. Nice and steady. Starting to initiate our balance. Wake up those receptors in our feet. Get our vestibular system online. Know what's coming and what's going on. Let's get two more times, to each side. And back to center. Let's take our block again. Let's give it a squeeze above the knees. Turn sideways. Let's inhale the arms up. And exhale. Sit those hips back to chair. Moving with the breath. At your own perfect little pace. This next time we come into chair, we're going to hold it there. Breathing deeply and evenly. And bring it on up. And on the exhale, we're going to do a nice hinge, just a flat back. Remember, we don't want to let those hips sit back. Keep them lined up over the ankles to the best of our ability. Reverse dive back up on an inhale. Exhale. This time we'll hinge all the way down to forward fold, which for me right now isn't much further than flat back. Because in order to maintain spinal integrity and alignment, this is as far as I get. Let's bring it back up. And on the exhale, drop the left arm, lengthen through that right side. Pressing down, really down through that right foot, reaching up through the right arm. And especially if you're pressing down through the foot, you're really going to notice an enhanced stretch, enhanced opening on that side. So inhale both up. And exhale, drop the right, lengthen the left. Inhale both up. Exhale, bring those arms down to the sides. Yes, we're going to keep squeezing the block. We bring our right arm across our chest. Now, be aware that you don't pull your shoulder joint with you. I don't know if you can see outside. There's this versus keeping that shoulder blade and that shoulder plugged in, so we're not just yanking on our ligaments back there. We don't want to be yanking on our ligaments. It's not a good thing to do. And release. And the other side. And release. Now we're going to clasp our hands behind us. Up top. Inhale. Lengthen the tailbone down. Feel the abdominals engage as we press our palms together and pull them, pressing them down, opening the chest just a little bit. You don't want to be here excessively arching the back. Line it up. And release. All right. Let's do a few rounds of sun salutation A just to get things moving and warm it up a little bit more. So we'll guide you through the first round, and then you continue through the remaining 4 with the breath at your own pace, which should not be the pace of hyperventilation. Will not. All right, here we go. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, dive down. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, releasing down to plank. Inhale, settling here. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Look up on the inhale. On the exhale, walk, step, or jump your feet to your hands to forward fold. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, release. And on the inhale, reverse dive back up. Release the arms. That's 1. 4 more. Might not be the most perfect or pretty thing right now. We haven't done a lot to warm up before this. We're kind of using this as a warm up, so that's okay. Two more. Last round right here. Ooh. Give things a little shake out, a little more release. Okay, now we're ready to proceed. Let's inhale the arms back up. Exhale. Take it down. Inhale to flat back. Exhale. Releasing to our plank. Holding it here, a few breaths. And on an exhale, drop down in chaturanga, or knees to the floor, or all the way down. We're going to inhale to our up dog. And exhale to down dog. another exhale. Shifting back to plank. Inhale here. And exhale. Pressing back to down dog. Holding each pose on the inhale. And transitioning on the exhale. Trying to get a little more out of your down dog each time you're there. One more time. And we'll hold down dog when we get there. Let's bend the left knee. Press down through that right heel. And bend the right, press the left. Make sure those quadriceps are engaging. Bend the left, press the right. And one more time with the left. And press both. And let's shift back to plank. Let's open to a little side plank on our right. And if we can, take that right foot, bring it right out in front of us, nice 90-degree angle. Just a little more fun in the side plank, a little more opening of the hips, stretching of the hips. I gotta get a little more lined up. There we go. Let's bring it back to down dog. Shift back to plank, and then we'll do the same thing on our other side, on the right. Bring that left foot around. And let's take it back to our down dog. Inhale the right foot up. Exhale, bring it back down. Bend the left. Alternating legs with the breath. Really trying to get as most out of the 3-leg down dog stretch as you can. Each time a leg lifts. This time when the right one goes back up, you're going to hold it. Then we're going to bend the knee, open the hip. Looking under our right armpit. If you want to, you can bend or straighten and bend the knee. A little more opening on that side. And bring it back down. Now let's do the left one. Bending the knee, open the hip, looking under the left armpit. And we can do our straightening and bending on this side. Bring it back down. Let's inhale the right foot back up again. On the exhale, step it between the hands. So we're in runner's pose. Find length through that back ankle, right through the crown of the head. Keep the right hip hugged in. Don't wing it out. Hands down. Let's step back to our down dog. Inhale the left one up. Exhale. Step it between the hands. Finding our runner's pose here. Finding our length. And step it on back. Right foot up on the inhale again. Exhale, step it through. This time, left knee goes down. If you want a little extra cushion under there, you can do that. Come up to our low lunge. It will be helpful in our standing balance poses that we have coming up to have nice open hips so they don't react back on us by tightening further when we try to create stability. Tightness is not stability. I'll have you know. Let's bring the hands into the heart center, palms pressed together. We're just going to take a little gentle little twist to our right, left elbow, right thigh. And we'll release, come back up, bring it down, step it on back. Inhale, left one up. Exhale, step it through. Knee down. Come into our low lunge. Settle in. Move up. Bring hands into the heart center and take our twist to the left. Release. Bring it back down. Step it back to down dog. Look up. Walk your feet to your hands. to forward fold at the top of your mat. Let's roll it back to standing. One little vertebrae at a time. It's getting warm in here, and my nose, my sinuses are starting to go. Try to avoid getting caught in the heat of the day by starting this before 6 o'clock in the morning. Not quite working as well as I planned, but that's okay. All right. Now we need both of our blocks. Hinge on down so that we're at a nice flat back. If you need to put them on a stool so that you can maintain that, or a table, or maybe you even come to your couch or a coffee table to do this, you can do that as well. So there's a suggestion to help you maintain your alignment if maybe the blocks, are not quite enough height for you for that. So just a little bit of advice. All right, we have our alignment. We're going to prepare our left hip to be the sole source of support. So pull that head of the femur into the hip socket. Keep it in there. Feel a little activation in the glutes. Maybe a little more activation down the leg. And then we're going to inhale. Raise that right leg without sinking into our left side. Exhale. Bring that foot back down. Reset yourself. Now prepare that right hip to be the sole source of support. Pull that head of the femur right into the hip socket. Lock it in place. And then thinking from the inner thigh, inhale and lift the left. And exhale, release it back down. And then let's do the right one again. Inhale, bringing it up. And release it back down. And then the left one again. And release it back down. And we'll bring it right back up. We'll set those aside. Get our strap at the ready. We will be moving that momentarily. Well, first, we'll come into something maybe a little bit simpler to you. We're going to take tree, so we're going to stand on our right, bring the left foot up, either above or below the knee, not at the knee. Lengthen the tailbone down, up nice and tall, hips level, pelvis locked into place. Using our glutes to open the hip and pull that knee back. Let's bring our hands into the heart center. If you need to do this against the wall for better balance, you go right ahead and do that. You all must start somewhere. And some days, maybe you just need that. And it's okay. Release the arms, release the foot, and bring it back down. Let's come on to the other side. Bring that right foot up above or below. Opening, centered, locked into place. And sweetheart center. Release the arms, release the foot, bring it back down. Let's step it out a little bit. Get a little stretch and release in here. Turn the right foot out, left foot in. Just our stance is necessary. Let's place the hands on the hips, up tall. And on the exhale, start to send that right hip back. Spiral those right lower ribs up into triangle. And this is also one you can do at the wall if you feel unstable here. It can help you feel more stable and also help you with your alignment. And if that sounds enticing, you want to give it a try anyways, give it a try anyways. Why not? Bring it on back up. Switch the feet, hands back on the hips. Nice big inhale. On the exhale, start to send that left hip back. Left lower ribs spiraling up now. Bring it on back up. Bring those feet back in closer together. Now we need our strap. We're going to do a little Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, or standing big toe pose, hand to big toe pose. I know that I cannot stand and adequately reach my toes and maintain alignment, so I have the strap. I'm not going to try to be a hero today, because that is not what yoga is about. It's not what yoga is about. All right, so we have that strap on the foot. Let's first bring the knee up, get centered here, lock that pelvis into place. And when we feel centered, extend that knee up tall, chest open, and maybe your extension is down here. Whatever it is, wherever you need to be, where you can be up tall, maintaining alignment. Always the most important thing. Quadriceps is active on this right leg. Let's bring that back down. Give a little shake. I'm going to face you guys again. Switch it on over. Bring it on up, that knee up. Find your center, get balanced here. And then take it to the next step. As you're ready, willing, and able. I'm getting tangled up here, like I want to be. Whew. Woo! Well, that's about right for that. We'll bring it right back down. Set that aside. Step it out again. We'll do our triangle again. That's nice. Right foot out, left foot in. Hands on the hips. Inhaling. And on the exhale, send that right hip crease back. Spiral up. And bring it on back up to center. Switch those feet. Hands on the hips. That nice big inhale. And exhale. Bring it on back up. Feet closer in together. Let's get our strap on that right foot one more time. We'll take it to our next variation. Variation B. Excuse me. All right. Let's bring that right knee up. Find our center here first. Extend. And if it feels comfortable, we're going to take it right out to the side. Bring it back to center. Bend that knee. And back down. Whew. All right, we'll do the other side. Get yourself ready. Bring that left knee up. Ooh. Ooh. Find your center. Extend. And then Ooh, take it out to the side. As you are ready, willing and able. Bring it back to center. Bend. Whoop. And release back down. All right. Set that aside. And let's take it down to the floor. Let's start facing you guys, I guess. Let's bring the soles of the feet in together. Make sure that we are up, tall, and letting our knees come towards the floor. And then if you're able, you can start to hinge forward, just however much you can handle, maintaining spinal alignment. For me, that's not very far at all. And release. Bring the right foot out and the left foot out. You want to think we have our thighs rolled inward, our quadriceps are active, our knees are down, our toes are pointing up towards the ceiling. We're up nice and tall here. And we're just going to exhale and reach for the right. Nothing too serious, epic, or major here. Maybe you want to put the strap on there and do it that way. That works too. Actually, that's pretty good for me right now. I'm getting a little bit better stretch, so. And we'll release. And come to the left. And release. And then, should I get to just see my alignment better? I'm facing the other way. You get the general idea. Hinging forward, hinging from the hips. Not rounding. Please don't do this. You should be able to tell if you're here. If your head is looking down at the mat, no, you are not hinged. And bring it back up. Bring the left foot straight out in front of you. Bend the right knee. Grab hold of the right foot. Now, right hand on the outside edge of that right foot. Just lift so that it's parallel. Just a little rendition of our shooting bow or archer's pose. You can pull that knee back towards the armpit if it's comfortable. And release. Bring the left foot in. Left hand outside edge of that left foot. Lifting so that it's parallel. Our chest is open. Our spine is still nice and long and upright. and release. Have our strap at the ready. We're going to roll it all the way back. Strap is going to go on our right foot. And just like we did Utthita Hasta Padangusthasana, upright, big toe pose, hand to big toe pose. Now we're going to do Supta Hasta Padangusthasana, or reclined hand to big toe pose. So we're actually going to go right to variation C. Bring that leg up, and then drop it out to the side. Make sure that left hip stays down. If you're really tight, it's going to want to have a tendency to pop up. So back off on how low you let that right leg go if that starts to happen. Bend that knee, bring it back up. Then from here, let's take it right across to our left side. I should say actually that this is the C variation. B is the one we just did out to the side. Getting ahead of myself. This one's a bit more difficult to do standing. At least for me it is. Bend it, bring that knee in, pull it over towards the right armpit. Open that hip a little bit. Take that strap off. Right foot straight out. Strap up the left one. Bring it on up. And then we're going to have enough space. Barely drop it out to the side. It's actually kind of nice to have it right in contact with the wall. I'm going to bring it on up and over to our right side. Bend that knee, bring it over towards the left hip. Take that strap off. And release. Let's do a little recline glute stretch while we're here. Right ankle, left thigh. Keep that right ankle flexed. Pull that left knee in towards you. Head and shoulders stay down. Release and switch. And release. Bring the arms out to the side. Just let the knees fall down to the right as they are. Letting any remaining tension in the lower back and the body kind of wring out and release. Over to the left side. Back up to center. Extend those legs out. Heels together. And let your feet fall out to the side. Bring the arms overhead. Interlace the fingers. Nice big deep inhale. Gathering up all your tension. Flex all your muscles. Activate everything. Make a face and hold it. Hold it all. Exhale and release. Let it all go. Get your arms at your sides. Shoulder blades turned under. Back of the neck lengthened. And take Shavasana. If you'd like, you can roll over onto your right or left side to the fetal pose. And press yourself back up to seated to Sukhasana, a nice easy pose. Up nice and tall. Inhale, lengthening the spine. Bring those arms up one more time. And exhale to the heart center. Namaste. Now you may go and share your enlightened and released selves with the world. Excuse me. And thank you once again for following along, watching, practicing, continuing your practice, because that's what practice is. It's continual. You just keep doing it. And yeah, I'll see you on the next one. Have a great day out there, everyone.